All right, greetings everybody. Welcome to our second video here at Timeless Tea Parties, and we are going to show you how we set up a table today, a tablescape. We showed you last time how we prepared a mixed and match theme in the lower bowels of our basement. This time we're up at our dining room table. And we are going to begin, and we've already started by putting our tablecloth on the table, and you'll notice that it does have wrinkles in it. And there's a reason for that. Because we have to store our stuff, it gets folded and unfolded and folded and unfolded, and we cannot continuously iron our linen. It gets ironed whenever it goes out to a site when it's been rented. Now, we are not a linen rental company. We want to make that very clear. We actually prefer that our customers provide their own linens. We have a few linens that are available for rent, but we are not a linen rental company. We hope to add more in the future, but vintage linens are very hard to get a hold of. And the reason we do not want to get into the linen rental business is because they are very hard to keep clean and they get stained very easily. And so it's an ongoing investment and very hard on the overhead for any company. But anyhow, this is one of our linens that we do have available for rent at present, and it's a very pretty piece indeed. And so since our theme is pink and blue, we have chosen to go with a blue base. All right, let us begin. So the first thing that you want to place is ordinarily the centerpiece. But today, because we are doing a video, the centerpiece would get in the way. So we're going to place that last. We're going to begin with the plating. And just bear with me. There's going to be a great deal of rummaging around and rattling of china, and you're just going to watch it take place in real time. Sit back and enjoy. Timeless Tea Parties actually offers a variety of packages for rent. And our packages come in settings of 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 20, and then we work with you if you need packages of higher settings. So depends on how big your party is. We basically work our way up to whatever number you are planning to, whatever number of guests you're planning to serve. And if the bigger the party, the more notice that you need to give us in order for us to be able to have the right amount of cutlery, etc., etc., etc. And of course, when we're setting a table, we want it to be as symmetrical as possible, and all the floral patterns on the plating, we want it to be arranged so that it's right side up. There's nothing worse than having your flowers all higgledy-piggledy, your patterns all higgledy-piggledy. So if you remember from the last video, we used these very pretty pastel pink plates on top of every single solitary dinner plate. And now let's make sure that flower's straight. We don't want anybody eating from an upside down tulip. That would surely be the end of the world. And you'll notice what I've done is I have put the two bluer plates across from each other and the two paler plates across from each other. We try to keep symmetry with even the colors. And again, we're doing the same thing with the two Valentine pattern plates. They belong with the two blue plates. Now in our sets, in our packages, everyone comes with a handled cake plate of some sort, whether round, whether square. And this time I'm using the pattern Winsome by Royal Albert, in keeping again with that blue and pink theme. We may not leave that plate there, but we'll start by placing it there for now. Next up, we have a serving dish in the needlepoint pattern. And we also have a tidbit dish as well. This is by Paragon. And when I say tidbit dish, I just mean a random dish that you can put anything in. Every package also comes with a tiered cake plate. And in this case, it is also a needlepoint, like our serving dish by Royal Albert. And every package also comes with a sandwich plate. And we chose it today because it has such vivid pink roses. Again, this is a Bohemian theme, so obviously things don't match. We need to stress that for any of our new viewers. Our tablescapes are all Bohemian themed. We do not use, as a general rule, proper metal flatware. We use prepackaged gold plastic cutlery because it is very difficult to find the flatware that we need in the amount that we need. However, we do have some flatware available for use for smaller parties. And now, the question of the day is, do we want to arrange our cutlery like this? Do we want to place it on the side? And do we want to put our teacups on top of the plates? And I kind of liked it with the teacups on top of the plate. So I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that today. Going to put our cutlery beside the plate. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. It just adds to the general aesthetic when the teacup is one of the first things that you see. At a tea party, the teacup is all important. And now I suppose our cutlery doesn't want to stay flat. I just love love, love, love this teacup by Foley. It is exquisite. The details are just magnificent. And the heavy gold is breathtaking. Now, we also provide a lot of crystal rentals. Pardon the rattling of the paper. And today we're going to use tumblers instead of goblets. I apologize for the rattling of the paper. But we have to protect our crystal when it is in storage. We use the best crystal that we can possibly find. It has to ring like a bell, and it has to have those lovely deep cuts in it that add so much sparkle. We do not use pressed glass, we use crystal. We use the real deal. Let us be elegant or die. All right. One thing to add to it to make the table look a little more fluid is to offset your dishes so they're on a bit of an angle rather than just square and boring. And plus it will give a little bit more room, a little more elbow room. You can add more dishes to the table. Now we have our teapot. Cannot have a tea party without a teapot. This is, of course, a Sadler, classic Sadler teapot. And we have a set of Foley tulip cream and sugar. Very, very dainty. I thought a little pop of pastel yellow would maybe break up the monotony of the pink and the blue. And now we will see what we may have to do to save room is we may have to actually turn this around and bring this here like so. We want to have as much room as we possibly can. Leave the teapot there. And now we have our centerpiece. Oh dear, and our centerpiece is falling apart. This will not do. You can even rent centerpieces from us, but we recommend that you have your own fresh cut flowers. We are not professional florists by any stretch of the imagination, and I'm sure that there is someone in YouTube land who is shuddering right now in horror. You're a professional florist, don't hold it against us. We have done our best. Gonna put that a little more to the center. And our table is complete. Thank you very much for watching. We hope that this has been as much a pleasure for you as it has been for us.